What's good, y'all? It's your boy EA96.
Right, Weezy on the mic. What it do?
It's your boy Z-Man with the plan.
Jody B.
And welcome to Since Day One Productions, where a young collective comes together and we talk about various topics on sports and hip-hop media. So let's get into it, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this past weekend was just like Christmas for you, boy.
Christmas, man. Mothers.
Young.
You see how I'm dripping?
Hey, NFL draft. How y'all feeling?
Great draft, great players.
Lot of good players picked. Like Z said, it fell deep late in the draft.
This draft was loaded.
Yeah. Fuck with it.
Loaded.
I'm loving a lot of defensive talent. That I'm saying. Let's actually get started on the division. So, starting off with I believe, NFC West.
NFC West.
Yeah, starting off with the first pick. With the Cardinals with Kyler Murray. I thought that was a good pickup, obviously, for them. Overall, I think their draft class is actually pretty good for them to actually start the rebuilding. Their draft haul, if you look at it, I mean, they got a new quarterback. They got some
new coach.
New coach.
Yeah, they drafted a lot of weapons.
Linemen.
They gave Kyler Murray a lot of weapons, to play with from, from
Oklahoma.
They needed it.
From Andy Isabella that I really had a high draft grade on. I really liked him. Hakeem Butler, he was on.
They had a lot of receivers.
He went 62, right? The receiver.
Hakeem?
Yeah, he went
I think so.
62, something like that.
From Iowa State.
And they picked up with a second round pick. They went safety. They picked what safety did they pick up, or was it a corner?
Second
round.
No,
they picked up corner. Byron Murphy.
They picked up Brian Murphy.
That was like 34th pick.
Yeah, that was the 33rd. That was the first pick.
Oh, that was the first pick
of the second round.
Yeah.
So they had a good drive.
And that was actually a great pickup for them to catch in the second round,
they rebuilding. So you know, this year, hopefully, Cardinal fans don't expect no great
not
season.
In that division.
But if you get 5 wins, be happy. Because Kyler Murray, I feel like he will be a dog, but
nah, you ain't never happy with 5 wins, nigga.
Yeah, but
never that.
They were just number one.
Yeah, that's true. But 5 is still shitty. They can be number one next year with
the Rams
5
in
wins.
that division, right?
Who in that division? 49ers. They're gonna be last.
Seattle. Oh yeah, DK.
They're gonna be last in that division for sure.
Yeah. So on the Cardinals overall, how y'all feeling? What y'all thinking about that grade?
You want a grade, or are we ranking them? What you want?
I guess we could. Yeah, we could do grade.
Yeah,
I would give them overall
B minus.
Yeah, I would say around like the B mark.
Yeah, they about a B.
On average B.
They drafted decent players.
Yeah,
a lot of receivers. So that'll help with the new offense.
Agent Larry Fitz, you gotta.
Yeah, I feel like they should have got more linemen.
They do need a better line to protect Murray. That should have been first priority.
Murray, people don't realize.
Thought it would be.
People don't realize Murray had the best O-line in college.
Oh, definitely.
And he had a great line in high school too.
Yeah.
So he really never got hit. But once you come in this league, Legion of Boom, they gonna try to hit you. 49ers go hit you.
NFC, the speed of the game is way faster than college. These are the best athletes in the world as well. So they're gonna introduce them to the.
I feel like they got a. I feel like they got a lineman.
They actually did get a lineman, and we DMV bound. So shout out Joshua Miles from Miles State. I mean, not Miles State, Morgan State.
Oh, he went to Morgan. That's tough. HBCU. That's be more careful. I fuck with that.
Get a starting spot and try to protect Kyler Murray, bro.
They gonna need it.
All right, so moving on, going on to the Rams.
They didn't really even. What they drafted like 4 people out the draft
this year. They
traded
back so many times.
They
really
but it's a guy I was talking to earlier that he a Rams fan. They had a decent little draft though when he was telling me.
For the picks they did pick up, I wasn't mad at it. For them to trade back and to get Taylor Rapp where they got him,
that was big.
That was a great steal.
Yeah.
Darrell Henderson from Memphis.
That's the running back, right?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of him. I thought that was a good pick. David Long, the cornerback, he's solid. But another player I was Dakota Allen, from last chance.
Oh yeah, they got him 7 rounds.
7 rounds. So
you flashing your towel, nigga?
Yeah, had to show the people.
Not yet, bro.
Not yet.
We not on y'all yet.
Yeah, I respect. I respect it.
Yet, but
I just
had to let the fans know I'm dripping. I just had to let the fans know I'm dripping sauce.
Oh my God, bro. Okay.
But that boy Dakota Allen, See, I watched the last chance you.
Yeah.
See, my brother don't really watch it. He do, but I've been told him he got to get on it.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it.
Hey, that boy's a dog. If he make that team, I feel like he gonna make a name.
They got a lot of linebackers already, but that's a solid.
That's
a solid place to be in.
When you're a good team, you're drafting positions of need. You don't have to reach for players.
Right,
like
exactly.
As you can see, they traded back several times.
They traded back their first rounder. They traded 2 second rounders.
I think because they picked up Rapp in the second round though. So
it was like like late in the second round. I'm surprised Taylor even fell that far.
Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, a lot of them safeties. Only a couple safeties went first round.
I think it was only one. Period. It was only one safety that went. What's his name?
Abram from Oakland, and then Baker was the only corner to go first round. DeAndre Baker from Georgia. So a lot of defensive talent fell second round.
So I really gave like the Rams. They didn't really need much.
I didn't give them a grade because they really ain't draft nobody. So
I gave them around like the C range.
I mean,
I thought it was just average.
You could say that it wasn't a sexy draft for them, but they already established. Yeah, so it ain't like they drafting for what they need. So I feel like it was still a solid draft.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody they drafted, they're probably not gonna play this year.
Yeah, I'm not. Taylor Rapp should start right away.
Yeah, besides him.
And that Henderson, he's a good running back.
Surprised.
But I got to figure out his role.
They lost C.J. Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, they did.
Where he went?
He a free agent. Where he go?
No, he got picked up.
I forgot where he went.
Can't think.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
they should have signed him after he ran on Dallas like that.
Oh yeah, he did that. What did he run for? A good 150.
Yeah, I think that was first half. I think he had like over 100 yards first half.
Over 100 plus. Jared Goff probably could have 50 yards rushing on them niggas.
Okay.
Straight up the gut.
Draft.
All right. So 49ers. Their draft.
I give them an A.
It was all right.
Yeah. I mean, they pretty much picked up the people everybody knew.
They're solidifying that defensive line out
for
there.
sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nick Bosa, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, game changer for sure.
What free agent
we do
did they
stand
get?
with Cap though. I will say that, Nick.
They got D4, right?
They got D4.
Yep,
they did pick up D4.
D4
They still got DeForest Buckner. But they said they about to move Solomon Thomas though. I did hear that them rumblings. So they looking to move him.
This is his 4th year. He's going into
Solomon
his 4th or 3rd.
No, I think this is about to be his 3rd season.
Yeah, that's why they want to move him. They don't want to pay him.
Yeah,
smart.
And they don't really need him.
But they got Nick Bosa and all that. People up and coming.
Yeah, and they like DeForest, so I ain't mad at it.
I actually like their picks on the 49ers. I was very high on Deebo Samuel.
I wanted him bad.
Yeah,
they got Deebo like 2nd, right?
Yeah,
Deebo.
They also got another dog with Jalen Hurd. He's a tough
tight end. Receiver from Baylor. My fault. Yeah,
and
they got all that.
Yeah,
Jimmy got some nice little weapons.
Yeah, he did. So for them. I mean, their draft haul was small, but with the picks they did get, I thought they utilized them pretty well. So I gave them like a draft overall grade of like around a B. So
yeah, I guess I can give them like a B plus around there because they got what they needed.
Let me look from what you're saying. That might be an A minus. You got.
I mean, you got a point. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Deebo Samuel.
They got a punter in the 4th round.
Punter
they did get up because he was the first punter.
They're gonna need a kicker too. Robbie Gould about to leave. I mean, yeah, they remember, you ain't hear about that?
No.
They franchised him, but he talking about he might not want to play on that joint.
I'm like, franchise kickers.
That's no Patriots did it with Gostkowski too, though. Kickers be making some decent little money.
Oh yeah, I know Chris Boswell. I know
they would get their money. He worked y'all.
How much you get paid?
He making good money.
Well deserved.
Yeah,
I'm not a Ravens fan. Y'all know that.
Let me see her. Damn,
but it's well deserved. He a great kicker.
Yeah, this drive was cool.
Yeah.
That picks, I give him a B. Like,
but you got to think those 3 picks of Bosa, Deebo, and Jalen Hurd could be like 3 impact day one players.
For sure. They are. They're gonna be day one.
Yeah.
Deebo,
at the top of that.
They got Deebo to replace Pierre.
Yeah. They still got they probably still got Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah.
So Deebo for sure, he got to be coming out of the slot.
George Kittle, Jesus, that offense is gonna be nice.
Most definitely, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so 49ers, like I said, I give y'all a B for right now.
Yeah, that's a solid B because the top is so loaded. So, but they ain't have a lot of picks either.
Now the Seahawks. Moving on to the Seahawks.
Not a fan. I'll tell you that right away. You like it?
DK?
I got mixed feelings on it.
It's average for me.
First of all, this already why they getting the B. I feel like everybody keep thinking DK gonna be a bust, but with Russell Wilson, he's gonna eat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can't be a bust. He third round.
Now second round. Shit.
Yeah, not no more. But at first they thought he was gonna be like a first rounder, you know. But
I'm not so.
I'm sold with Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah.
I'm sold with Russell.
If there's a will, there's a way with that man.
Great black man, Russell Wilson. He gonna throw that pill and feed him that rock.
I feel like DK is more like a 2 to 3 year project though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
2 to 3 years.
I mean, he could be solid, but his route running got to be a little more polished.
Yeah,
for sure.
I seen the 3 cones.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're right.
Speed does kill, but I need to see a little more than that.
Big, you can work on it.
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can work on it once you get in the league.
I just don't think he's gonna come in tearing the league up.
Yeah, he's stiff.
Yeah,
he's a stiff guy, but
I feel like
he just runs high school routes.
But actually, it was rumors about DK. He was actually talking to Megatron, and I think he's actually supposed to be training with Megatron. Calvin Johnson. So.
I mean, look at Megatron. His route running wasn't that great.
That's what I'm saying. So if you could teach him the way,
that's a big target. So if you can just
6'5" running a 4.3.
DK doing the same
but
thing.
How do I feel about DK's hands though? I mean, I ain't gonna. We ain't to sit here and watch Ole Miss play all the time.
He got strong hands though.
A lot of things I've seen, he was not even their best receiver on that team in college.
AJ Brown is their best receiver,
he was the third
option. Best.
Yeah.
Yes,
but I'm not gonna say that.
It's a reason for that. When you that much of a freak, he was hurt.
How many touchdowns he put up in like 6 games? Wasn't it like 9 or something?
Yeah, he had like 8 or 9.
So come on, in the league he can transition to be the best receiver out of that class because of his size, like a Julio.
DK,
if he live up to his potential with his body size.
I like Kelvin Harmon.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
So if DK turns into like a Julio or Calvin.
This draft was
he could be. He could. I see Julio in this game.
Julio route running wasn't that good at Alabama, but
Julio always been a dog.
Yeah, he been a dog. Don't get me wrong.
He's
a league, but his route running got way better.
DK wasn't even a thought.
His route running got way better. Playing well Atlanta.
First round.
Apparently not. Apparently not. He would have went.
But after the combine.
Well, it's only one receiver went first round, so that's why he ain't go because a lot of receivers fail.
Yeah, and only 2 receivers went first round.
It was only one.
That's true. And Kill Harry went 32nd.
Yeah. Last pick.
Yeah.
But besides DK, I thought their draft was it is a mixed bag. They got
Marquise Blair.
They got LJ Collier or
is that the DN?
Like from TCU. Marquise Blair, Cody Barton.
Blair a safety.
I
thought so. Yeah, it's solid.
Yep. Cody Barton. They got Gary Jennings. Let me see. Oh, I actually do like this pick. You got you Amadi from I believe Oregon.
Cornerback.
Oh, corner.
I was high on him. I was looking up the mock drafts. Also, I like DeMarcus Christmas, D tackle from I believe was it Texas A&M? Let me just.
And that's all from Seattle.
Florida State.
DeMarcus Christmas.
Florida State. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew it was a Burgundy team. Forgive me, y'all. I don't know all these players.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We working.
Okay,
you see me. You see, I'm quiet over here.
But my thing with Seattle is, bro, like especially that first round pick. I wouldn't say it's a reach, but because
we had Collier now.
This is what Pete Carroll likes to do, though. Like he'll take players that everybody not high on and develop them, because that's a good way. Like even with Frank Clark, you look at that. That's a way to keep your players on young deals, but still get good production out of them, make them homegrown.
Just move Frank Clark. And get him to
so I ain't mad at it. I felt like it was some better players on the board at that time. They picked what's it, Collier?
Yeah,
that was their first round pick, right?
29th pick.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't hate it too much. Me personally, it's a C minus.
By then, all the top DN talent was damn near gone by then. Like that, you really wanted. Like that was like that all-star level, you know. So
they was going quick.
Yeah,
that's true.
Shit even shocked me, to keep it real. So
yeah, I can get a grade like a C plus.
Yeah, I say solid C minus.
So just you know, how can I say? Collectively, like with all the teams in that division in the NFC West, who you think had the best draft?
The best? Let's see. Who I put in my notes.
Probably now.
Was that NFC West? I gave it to the Cardinals. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did give it to Arizona.
I'm gonna give it to 49ers.
Arizona. I mean, 49ers did have a good class. At top of that class.
That Nick Bosa pick is huge for them with D4.
It is. Yeah. And they trying to get over the hump now. I mean, they need a healthy quarterback.
Show up that front seven.
Yeah. Oh, that front seven nasty for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I have Cardinals. I know not the Cardinals. The 49ers as the best, and for the worst for me will probably be. I'll go.
I ain't gonna hold
Seattle.
you. I put Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle
straight up.
Yeah,
they only got like 2 players for real that we feel like can make an impact on the game right now.
Yeah, I mean you never know, but right away it takes some of the players Seattle pick. It take a little bit longer for them to develop. That's why I like Cardinals draft because I feel like they're gonna come in and compete right away, especially you get Kyler. I mean they was terrible last year, so it should help. Yeah, me personally.
All right, moving on. NFC North.
Sorry, I'll be right back, fellas.
Starting off with the Vikings. I thought their draft.
I was split on this.
I thought it wasn't actually bad because
it was solid.
They got some protection for Kirk Cousins. Well, Garrett.
Bradbury.
Yeah, they also gave Kirk. This was pretty much everything offensive with their draft haul. Like they worried about the offense.
Because they don't need a lot on defense. Really, the whole roster in general. So
yeah, so they got Irv Smith, the tight end.
I love that pick.
He's nice.
Love it.
Alexander Madison, the running back.
What school is that? You see?
Let me see. Alexander.
Boise State.
Yeah, he's from that joint. They got another guard, Drew Samia.
Oklahoma. Oh, from he nice.
Oklahoma
had a lot of good prospects in this draft. Their line.
With the quarterback that Kirk is, he likes to sit back, dissect, have a clean pocket.
Yeah.
Give him time to scan the field, go through his reads.
Yeah. And you even seen that when he was with the Skins. Like
he gotta have a perfect pocket.
Yeah.
Got to.
He definitely do.
He can sling it if it's perfect.
$84 million and have him running out there behind the line.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
You gonna waste
that line.
We talking about Kirk Cousins?
Not even just that, but Dalvin Cook. Because at one point Zimmer said they wanted to be a running team. Yeah. Not with that old line. Shitting me. Right. So about time. And Irv Smith, I think Irv can do a little bit blocking too. He more of a receiving tight end, which should help too. But you got him and Rudolph. That'll be a nice. They got Minnesota nice.
They got the dude from Alabama, right?
Yeah, that's the tight end.
Irv Smith,
he like another Jordan Reed.
Yeah,
he remind me of Jordan Reed a lot.
A little too.
Yeah. So they look good on paper. So except the Kurt.
Overall, I gave them like B plus A.
Yeah.
Around there.
I like a B plus. I like a B plus because you showed up that O line.
Yeah.
Tight end. Yep. Solid running back for depth since they lost.
They got some defensive players too, right?
Latavius Murray.
Yeah, they got.
they ain't really need much on defense, but
they got. They got Cameron Smith, the linebacker. Marcus Epps. These is all like lower round guys. So I don't know too much info on that.
Filling for depth, which never hurts. But they they already have a lot of draft picks invested into that defense anyway. So I'm not gonna knock them for that already. So B plus.
So all right, next one is the Packers.
I'm giving them an A.
I don't know. I was iffy on this. Their whole.
Me too, but they ain't have a lot of picks. I was going back and forth on this one earlier, but I think I ended up picking them as my favorite in that division.
I like that. What's his name? Rashad Gary.
I did.
I like that pickup.
Rashawn's scary though. I'm not sold on him. I'm really not.
I just feel like I don't know with Green Bay. I feel like he could be the next Peppers. That's who they used.
Yeah, they used that Peppers. They lost Clay Matthews. He gonna play. He gonna step in and play. And that front seven is good. I don't know if y'all know about that. They got a good front seven. That D line is nice.
They got both of the Smiths. They got Zadarius and they got Preston Smith.
Yeah, then they still got Mike Daniels.
Interior lineman.
Who else? They had another good person on the D line. They had Muhammad Wilkerson. He got hurt. I don't know if they re-signed him.
I feel like Muhammad Wilkerson didn't really have a good year.
Nah, because he got hurt with them early. Yeah. He got hurt against us actually, and that was like week 4 or 5.
Yeah, so
they got a good front seven though.
My thing on them, like I just felt like with their draft, they took a lot of reach. That's just with me because I feel like Rashawn Gary, he got the most boom or bust on potential.
He does, and the whole definitely.
He definitely do. Darnell Savage.
Nah, Darnell is a dog.
Don't get me wrong.
Darnell's a dog.
You wanted him.
Yeah,
I wanted Don.
I think all of us probably would have took him at
the
this table. You see, repping Maryland right now.
For him to be picked that high, though, that's why that shocked me. I was surprised about that.
The thing is, I was hearing a lot. His stock rose a lot after his pro day and combine and like getting closer to the draft. A lot of people was saying he probably go first round.
People like the meetings. He probably was having good meetings.
Yeah, good meetings. He a smart football player and can do a lot.
I like them smaller football players because they always play with a chip on their shoulder.
Oh yeah,
like 5'11", 5'10".
He gonna be nice.
But my thing is, don't the Packers need a lot of line help or?
They addressed the O-line in free agency too.
I think they drafted a center.
Yeah, they did. They Elton Jenkins.
And I think they drafted a guard or a left tackle.
Nah, I didn't see nothing. They just got Elton Jenkins that could play.
And that's second round. And they picked up tight end Jace. I like Jace from A&M.
They pick up a tight end
from Texas A&M.
Because I'm pretty sure that they took they signed a pretty good deal for a lineman in free agency. I can't think off the top of my head, but their O-line gonna be solid. I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers too, so they always got a chance with him.
He's been getting injured though, so
yeah,
he's just getting older. So,
but that's why I think they're trying to build their defense up more, take some pressure off of them because their defense been ass for a while.
He's going all these points and they can't stop nobody.
Yeah, they don't stop with a nosebleed. So
yeah, so my grade on them when
I gave about a B plus.
Nah, it was lower for me. I gave him around like C-, D plus.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
C minus D plus.
Because like
the tight end they got from Alabama is gonna be tough.
Yeah, he's nice.
Nah, that's Detroit. They got a tight end from A&M. The Packers.
Okay.
Like I said, just with them, I just feel like they took a lot of reach.
But what if Rashawn Gary does pan out?
I mean, hey, like
then is it a reach?
And I still think he gonna. And it's not like they need him to be the guy. Like he's just gonna be another body to work with. Kind of like with Michigan, they had a lot of bodies on that D line and front seven to work with. He's just gonna be another piece of that puzzle.
Didn't they get the white boy too?
Who?
Oh, no, they didn't.
Oh, you think?
Winovich?
Yeah.
Nah, he went to New England.
He's gonna be nice.
I'm not gonna lie. People thought he might have been a better value in the third round than Gary in the first.
Wow.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at that either.
All right.
Who else we got? Bears and Lions.
So moving on to the Bears. You know the Bears. This was a quiet draft for the Bears. Pretty much. Their draft was Khalil Mack.
I ain't gonna hold you. As soon as I saw that draft, I said this the worst in their division, and that's not a bad thing because I mean it's not like they had an F, but they just like you said, Khalil Mack was their draft.
Gave up too much.
So they picked up David Montgomery. I can't pronounce it.
David Montgomery.
Yeah, from
Iowa State.
Yep.
I like this draft for running backs. Like low key, you ain't gonna get your first round, your Saquons, your Fournettes, but it's a lot of depth running backs.
A lot of blue chip players.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. And Montgomery's another one of those.
Runners. Definitely.
I wonder if he can pair up nice with Tariq Cohen. So that'll be fun to see.
Then they also got another.
That would be nice.
They got another receiver from Georgia.
They picked up Riley Ridley. Yeah.
Riley Ridley.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know they picked him up.
So that's great for them.
Yeah.
That's good value. 126. That's fourth round.
That's Calvin Ridley, little brother?
Yes, sir. Yeah. And he's tough. He fell to the fourth round.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so.
Dang, this draft was deep for receivers, boy. We could have scooped them the skins. We took a lineman that round.
So, yeah, ultimately, like, for the Bears, like, I just gave them average. They was around the C range for me. I mean, they didn't really do anything. They didn't really need to.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not Riley Ridley. That boosted a little bit for me though.
Yeah, that
and
was
Montgomery,
sure,
I'm trying to tell you, Montgomery can ball. So that's a solid draft considering they had 6 picks.
Weapons. Yeah, they already had weapons. They just need to add a piece they needed, and that's what they did.
Yeah. So moving on to the Lions. Now the Lions started off. I like their first time draft pick.
C.J. Hawkinson.
The
best tight end in his class. And he does everything well. He blocks well.
Could
catch
this be
well.
deja vu though?
That's what I'm thinking. Like I couldn't put too much stock.
They took
Ebron. They took Ebron 10. They took Ebron pick number 10.
Different than Ebron. Ebron don't block. And it's a white boy. No disrespect, but white boys, they be short catchers.
Come on, that was
that tight ends, Dallas Clark, white boy.
Yeah, but it's a lot of
Jason
white tight ends. That
white
mean
boys.
they tough.
Zach Ertz, tough.
What does that
Kittle,
mean?
Tough. Who's the top receiver? Who's the top tight ends right now? White boys that block.
Hey,
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, Ertz don't do no blocking.
Yeah.
But
I bet
you
the best tight ends is
they white boys.
Wait,
certified because these black
nigga, Shannon Sharp, nigga. HBCU, Hall of Fame.
Those the only two you can say. Shannon Sharp. Name another Hall of Fame.
Antonio Gates, nigga.
Okay.
Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez is Mexican.
He Hispanic, nigga, not white.
He's still part of the minority.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm saying right now. See, y'all going back into the future. Right now.
What about it?
Is there a black tight end the best in the league right now?
It was. It's a revolving door.
Who was?
But I ain't mad.
Like, if we
you had to put Jordan Reed in there at one point.
Jordan Reed was never number one.
No, I said top 5. I ain't say number 1.
But I'm talking about like
for a while it was Gronk
Antonio
only.
Gates, he had
Antonio Gates had it for a long time.
Over Tony Gonzalez?
Antonio Gates been running it, bro. Don't disrespect.
So always been.
But
once Gonzalez first retired,
remember Dallas Clark used to be a tight end.
Nah, nigga, Gates was over Dallas Clark.
He was actually. He was.
Gates never.
And I'm a Colts fan.
Gates never caught 1,000 catches.
I don't care, bro. That's a Hall of Fame, a walking Hall of Fame.
Because he played a lot of games. That nigga never caught 1,000 catches. That's all I'm saying.
So.
Hey, we
don't know that. You can't just
look it up. Look it up.
You think he never had 1,000? Wait, are you saying
1,000 yards?
I mean,
1,000 yards. 1,000 yards.
He never had 100 catches.
I know he had that.
You don't think he never had 1,000 yards?
I don't think he had 100 catches.
100 catches is hard for a tight end. So what? Right. I ain't putting too much stock into that. He got the ball a lot of targets.
Got it 100 a lot of times.
A lot of targets.
I'm pretty sure Tony Gonzalez got 100 receptions before.
Gonzalez for sure. Dallas target ain't like he had it 5 years in a row. Yeah, a couple years.
But for him to get it with Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne next to him,
he probably wasn't getting it the same time they got it though.
I remember one time I think they had 3 players with 100 receptions.
It's Peyton.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just saying. Gronk, my man catching 90 passes in 12
It's
games.
Gronk, bro.
So what's the difference between Antonio Gates?
What you mean? He wasn't getting force fed like that. Not at all. They had LT.
Amount of catches is 89.
Gates.
And that was in 2005.
I would not surprised at 100 yards. Yeah, I knew he had over 1,000 yards. 100 catches though. That's if you 100 catches for a tight end, you really salute. You tip your cap to that. That's hard to do. You ain't saying that often.
Yeah, that is true. But
I respect them though.
With the rest of their picks, with the Lions, they also got Jelani Tavai. From Hawaii, with their second,
yeah. Okay,
yeah. He rose a lot on draft boards too.
Yeah, okay, they picked up Will Harris, Austin Bryant.
I like. Hold on, don't just skip over that one. Austin Bryant is tough, and they got him 4th round. Great value once again.
Now, one pick I think they got a good steal on was Amani Arui. Was it Arui?
Okay, right.
For Penn State. This dude is a monster, bro. He's a beast. He's a good cornerback. He can stick like glue on his players. I seen the film on him. He's a dog. So, and they also got Ty Johnson from Maryland. Remember,
rapping
DMV. Rapping y'all.
Hold on, because my man was on a podcast I listened to, Redskins Talk. Also, that took Travis Fulgham, ODU.
Yeah, they
local
did.
product again. He got a nice little story. If you got a chance to go out there, he a good dude. Military school. He started playing football in 11th grade.
Oh wow!
And this man got drafted in the NFL. That's tough. 6th round. So I salute that.
Got you.
So I mean, for the picks they did get, I gave them around like a B because they got the off. Look at them. They got a lot of defense. It's like 50,
they only had
50.
like 4 picks or 5 picks, right?
Yeah, this ain't it for me. How many picks is that?
You think it's
Detroit?
3, 4, 5,
They draft. They
had 9 draft picks. Because I'm thinking Detroit is like, they just all right.
Right.
So this draft didn't speak to me, like yell at me. All right, yeah, they gonna be a better team. Mm-hmm. Which is, I mean, just because, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not gonna pan out right away. But when you draft these players, you usually want them to have an impact pretty soon. Not just your top round guys, because everybody in the 1st round wants a starter.
Right.
But I'm looking 3rd round, Will Harris, Boston College D-back. Where is he going to fit in that scheme? Like, is that really a game changer? Because there's a lot of value in these 3rd rounds. You see Deontay Thompson, Bama safety went late. So
that was a nice pickup.
So I don't know about this Detroit class, but I do like Hawkinson first. That's a sure thing. So
it's no diss to the players.
This is a C- for me.
Real, like We haven't watched the film.
Prove us wrong.
Oh yeah. It ain't no disrespect.
It
ain't no disrespect. It's just our opinion.
Prove us wrong.
Oh yeah, straight up like that. We ain't gonna be mad at
if
you.
If you play like shit, come this year, I'm gonna say
we gonna let you know. But I do like Hawkinson.
So just ball out. Make sure you.
We'll show respect.
Make sure you on that field.
You gotta earn that.
So NFC North, who's the best? Y'all think?
Best? I went Packers. I might have to reconsider though.
With the Vikings?
I'm going with Vikings.
Might be Packers, Vikings for me.
I feel like it's 50-50.
Yeah, Vikings was solid.
I would give it to the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm with the Vikings.
Because they had less holes on that roster. So when you're doing that, you're kind of playing with house money a little bit in the draft. And they address needs versus just taking best players.
They pinpointed all of their needs and they addressed them. I like what they did with the draft.
Yeah.
For my worst, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm just keep it real. I think the Packers.
You think Packers?
Yeah.
You don't like that Rashawn?
You really think Gary?
I like that Rashawn Gary.
So you're saying the Lions?
If you don't like the first round pick, that does ruin everything. The
Lions picks are better than the Packers picks.
To me, yeah.
Nah, bruh, you tripping?
I think so, bruh. I'm just keeping it real.
We only know one player off the Lions joint.
Yeah, Hawkinson for real.
Nah, I know. I like the Aruye pick from Penn State. What you call?
And he might not even play right away. Like they already got
still
Slay.
Be the last in their division.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't.
Lions needed a linebacker. They addressed that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Hawaii linebacker. That's a good little pick. But they did lose Ziggy Ansah. I would have liked to see them address pass rush a little bit too. But
I thought
they got a decent D line, interior D line.
They picked somebody up off of free agency.
A pass rusher?
Not a pass, but they got some D line there.
Yeah, that D line was good last year.
Patriots, right?
They did.
Flowers, didn't they get Flowers?
They did get Trey Flowers.
They got somebody. Yeah, so that would be.
That's solid. Yeah, you're right. Still worse than the division, but besides Packers. Oh, now record wise this year worse than the division.
Well, I'm a
draft class behind the Bears for second. Worse.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put if they're the worst in the division, I'm putting that all on Matt Patricia. I'm just keeping it real. Sorry.
Yeah,
he the head coach. That's a defensive guy, and you pick offense off the get go. How you blame him?
What you mean?
He's a defensive minded coach, head coach, and they picked the offensive player.
But they had to take Hawkinson.
Last year they did a lot of defense, didn't they?
Yeah, they ain't really been. Well, they took Kerryon Johnson, but that was kind of late. They usually.
That was third. I think he was like.
Yeah, he was third round.
Yeah.
They focus on offense. I can't really think of. I mean defense, but yeah, I don't think they really had a lot of draft picks last year either.
All right, moving on.
They practice squad right now. Shit.
To the NFC South. All right, starting off with the Carolina Panthers. What y'all thinking?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who they drafted.
Carolina.
No, I like Carolina's draft. From what I put, I think that might have had them up there.
I think they got a running back.
Brian Burns, DN Florida.
Oh
yeah. How we forget about
Brian Burns?
Brian Burns.
One of my niggas. I wanted Brian Burns. That dude is a dog.
How I forget about that?
Greg Little, because they had a lot of
from Ole Miss.
Oh no. They had a good It's a reason why I put them. Now that I see their picks again, it's a reason why I picked them. Let me tell you why. Will Greer, former, and for y'all that don't know out there, I am a Florida Gator football fan. Will Greer, true freshman. If he would have stayed there, we would have been natty champs by now. So to get him, fourth round? I'm not a Cam Newton fan. Never have been, never will. Will Greer, we beat him last year. Will Greer should be that man. He
would never be
season.
a start over Cam Newton.
Cam is ass.
He would
anyway,
never.
Also another Florida running back. I don't care, bro. I test. Another running back from Florida. Jordan Scarlett got waxed and a bet against them came up.
Did you see Von Miller that game?
He ate. Jordan Scarlett, running back, physical runner, bruiser, nice pair with Christian McCaffrey. Best draft in this division.
Yeah,
Christian Miller. They got Christian Miller.
Yeah, they got Christian Miller. Yeah, and they was kind of slick. Yeah, a lot.
Needed a linebacker.
Got to tackle Greg Little from Ole Miss. Top 5 tackle.
Yep. They got John Scarlett from Florida.
That's what I'm saying. That's my boy. He run hard.
What's that? Dennis Daly.
Yeah, from South Carolina.
Offensive tackle.
He probably back
Terry Goodwin though.
I believe he got hurt. That's why he fell, but he's solid.
So I mean, with the picks, like I said,
I give them about a B+.
Yeah,
they're around to be
their whole division. Once you look at that whole division, none of their draft classes really impressed me. So they would just be the best out of the bunch for me. But we'll get into that. Yeah. That's just me though. Y'all, we'll see.
So what Tampa next?
Yeah, next one will be Tampa Bay. So
hey, Tampa fans.
Piss poor.
Hold on.
Piss poor draft.
Let me just say this. Hey, Tampa fans, you got a boy coming to your team out of Maryland named Cortrell Simpson. Remember that.
Put some respect on
Put some respect on my nigga.
Went to high school.
Yep.
He's a dog. I swear, like he ran his 40. It was cold outside. It was windy. So he ran like I think a 4.4.
Yeah.
Put him inside the building.
4.3.
4.2 maybe.
4.28.
My boy dog.
Great day, great start and all that 4.42, but more so 4.3.
Yeah, 4.3, low 4.3.
He can get you a 4.37. Low 4.3. Damn.
I saw Trevor run a 4.33 in high school.
Unofficial nigga. These NFL scouts.
4.28, baby.
Cap, you know damn well, nigga.
Hey, you can't never say cap. You just never know.
4.28 is
no disrespect.
He would have got drafted.
The dark skin boys be fast.
Oh yeah. Trail can run.
He got speed. Yeah, for sure.
Get away from the cops.
Like I said, I think Trail going. I feel like Trail gonna make it to training camp at least, and then battle it out from there.
He should. Yeah.
Tampa, y'all will see.
Then they got Devin White.
Great pick from LSU.
That only good pick.
Yeah.
I swear, yeah.
And that's a easy pick. You run to the podium.
You gotta get him.
Yeah.
Sean Bunting, I'm gonna keep it real.
Central Michigan, they picked him up second round.
Central Michigan.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much on him.
Over Justin Lane.
Over a lot of corners.
Right? Yeah,
that's
pick
ridiculous.
39.
That's high too.
About
yeah,
that.
that's high. That's real.
That was
high.
prime corner market.
Yeah, really. And then they got another.
Then you get another corner third.
Defensive back.
And they took my boy Vernon Hargraves from Florida a couple years ago, but their defense is terrible. Yeah. They did get linebacker. I mean, because honestly, they don't really have to address running back. Offense too much.
They drafted 3 DBs in the first.
They need all defense, though.
Mike Edwards, Kentucky
defense was good.
That secondary was just giving up the draws.
That secondary was awful.
Left and right.
But can any of these players help? I mean, of course, Tampa hoping so, but I'm not seeing it right away.
Impact is rare. It happens. Denzel Ward, we seen that last year, but it still is rare to contribute in just
one season. Yeah. A lot of pressure. I mean, their front seven gonna be nice, so that'll help,
and that's gonna help the back end.
Yeah, it'll help for sure.
To keep it real, like looking at their draft, they kind of like all over the place. I mean, they addressed the secondary, which the main thing, but I don't know. To keep it real, I don't see Tampa Bay really doing too much this year. They super rebuild mode. Like I don't know what is it? Bruce Arians, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not super rebuild. I wouldn't say super rebuild.
Do you think Winston could take his team to the playoffs?
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of his. This is his last year.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I ain't really sold on Winston. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not sold on him, but he could take his team to the playoffs. He can make a wild card.
I don't know. He turned that ball
over.
In the
NFC,
all over too much.
In the NFC, I saw.
But you got to think, just that division alone. Who they gonna beat out?
They ain't gonna beat out nobody.
That's what I'm saying. So how would they make wild card?
But you never know with that division. Talking about injuries, anything.
Oh nah,
you remember one time they won like 8 games, 9 games.
That's the same division right there.
Bucks are terrible. They trying to get Tua next year.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, keep it real.
Wait, Tua. So how many games you got them winning? That's
not many.
So 3 wins.
They're gonna be pretty shitty.
They had 5. They had like 6 wins this year.
Yeah,
and that was with Fitzpatrick.
And one of them they stole early against the Saints.
And
high score.
That was crazy.
Played out his mind.
Yeah,
played out his mind for 4 weeks until he.
Yeah, they might be my early candidate for number 1 pick. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They gonna be some shit. They are gonna be terrible.
Shoot, so all right, so let's check out the Atlanta. So the
Atlanta,
Falcons,
they got a lot of help for that boy Matty Ice.
Okay.
Oh, that O-line, yeah, they almost was my favorite draft out of this division.
Did they trade back into the first?
Yeah, they traded back into the first with the Rams.
Yep.
And took another lineman.
So let's see. So
Chris Lindstrom,
Boston.
Lindstrom is a dog.
Dressing the line from Boston College.
I'm not just gonna say he like the Quentin Nelson, but he remind me of that Sheriff Nelson, Zach Martin. Chris Lindstrom is a dog. Trust me.
Not hip on him, but
he's
I'll
a dog.
Take your word on
yeah, he's a dog. Trust me.
Let's see who else.
He in that tier.
Caleb McGarry.
Oh, Caleb McGarry. Okay.
Washington.
Oh, they really trying to make sure.
I heard some character issues with McGarry, but I don't know if that really matters.
So I keep stepping off day ones. Allergies kicking my ass right now.
This man got blow his nose.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, Kendall Sheffield from
cornerback, Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State. Good pickup, solid pickup.
No, because their defense was terrible last year. Ohio State ass.
Was they?
One of the worst.
Niggas come out.
They got him
on offense. Their defense was horrible. But that don't mean nothing. That don't really mean nothing.
Players wise, they had like 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they always gonna have a lot of players come out there. That's just the school.
Yeah.
But a corner from Ohio State, head scratcher. We'll see.
So overall, what would y'all give the Falcons then?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
O-line is never the sexy pick, so it don't really warrant great draft grades. But it's something you gotta have.
Yeah, it is. That is true.
2 at the top. They have decent roster.
Colts fans, I remember y'all know last year, 3rd pick when we traded back, everybody was hoping for Saquon. I know I was in the beginning, but we got Quentin Nelson. And I'm so glad.
Quentin was a slam dunk, surefire, all pro right away. Yeah, you already knew that if you knew anything about football.
Especially with Andrew Luck.
What would I get at draft? Surgery. I would have liked to see them maybe get a late round running back. I mean, and they still might have. I didn't really see.
They did.
Falcons, they got a late round running back.
Quandre Olison.
Oh, okay.
Round 5.
I thought they did. Yeah, it's solid.
So overall grade on the
those offensive linemen are going to help Cleveland out as well.
And that O-line right away, they're going to plug him in and start. And I saw another interesting stat. Phil Yates actually posted it. Their entire O-line is first-round picks. First ever to have that.
Who?
Atlanta.
I'm not even sure.
That's what's up.
So when you consider that, they at least got to be a B.
A lot of capital in that.
Yeah, they at least got to be a B for me because you address O-line. That's important. That's one of the most important position groups to fill out.
If you got all first rounders, you should be a top 5 line.
And like I said, I like it on the last pod. I do like Atlanta this year.
I said that too.
Yeah.
13 home dome games.
I like Atlanta.
They not about home games. They playing in the dome 13 times out of 16.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, well, out of the division, y'all would have them as favorites, to win the division.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't.
Saints.
I don't got the Saints.
Saints draft is sleepers. I ain't gonna lie. They got
another dog from Florida. Yeah, I don't really fuck with this Saints.
I mean, of course, it's
Why
always.
You don't like the Saints, baby.
They got fuck them Saints. I'm gonna keep it real. You know my gripe with them niggas.
First of all, them bum ass niggas put bounties out, trying to rip niggas' heads off.
What they gonna do with the Steelers though?
What you mean?
I don't fuck with the Saints either.
What's his name? Cameron Jordan.
You know why I don't.
Monday night.
That was only 1 year. We the last 2 years they didn't got us, but we usually
I don't care that they beat us.
Monday night.
We on 40 on them in 2015. My man Dante Whitner had a pick 6.
Oh yeah, meanwhile, dissing the Saints. Fuck the Saints, but talking about y'all draft picks. Y'all got Eric McCoy, center from Texas A&M.
He ain't gonna block for you, Drew Brees. Your ass gonna be on the ground all day.
Yeah.
Now, actually, I love y'all second pick, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
I loved it.
Corner from Florida.
Wanted him so bad.
Safety from Florida.
But you got to realize, and I did. That's my guys. He played corner at Florida, straight up corner. He after the combine, he really people start saying safety. He gonna move around a lot. He gonna be a dog.
Corner in college.
Is he a dog in the bro game we had 2 picks, 6 to go with it too. This boy's a dog.
Yeah, on
One
the
of
film
them
I
bad.
said, he was nice. Yeah,
You say dogs every year, but they don't pan out in the league.
Florida don't breed dogs.
Marquise Pouncey.
I'm pass rush especially.
Dog. Marquise Pouncey is a dog.
Pass rush, but I guess secondary. We'll see.
We got niggas in the league every year, so I don't know.
But how do they fare?
Well, I don't care. They not on the team no more.
Fare,
we
though,
breed
bro?
them.
Just
we
tell
breed
me
them.
How they pan out in the league?
Pretty damn good.
Okay.
Emmitt Smith, where he go?
All right, I did not say
Since you were sucking dick.
Dimes in a rough. He is a dog. 22.
Since you sucking dick.
Most rushing yards in NFL history.
Still not the best running back in NFL history.
Not at all.
But
I like
legend,
AP.
Hall of Fame legend.
I like
let's
AP
never
over that
disrespect.
nigga.
Let's never disrespect.
I ain't gonna say that. AP don't got no ring.
I don't care. AP is a dog.
Is he?
I thank you for what you did for my franchise in it.
So then they got
bald-headed fuck.
Saquon Hampton. Look like
He was tough though.
what is it? DB?
Saquon Hampton?
Yeah.
What school he go to?
What school
Do
is
they
that?
say?
It's a Big
That's
Ten
Arkansas.
joint.
Fuck is that?
I can't even see
It's
that.
in the Big
That must
Ten,
be
but I don't.
That must be
Be
Wisconsin.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why I said Arkansas, like a red and white team. Something.
Then they picked up. Let's see, Alize Mack. He's a nice dude from.
He a DM, right?
Nah, he from Notre Dame. I was saying this name in a lot of the mock drafts that I was looking at.
Well, he
He went to Notre Dame, yeah.
Yeah, tight end. Yeah,
tight end.
Damn, they got
He
him
got actually.
late.
I seen his tape.
What round they get him?
That
Fifth
look like
round,
6th round.
Oh, they got him 6th round.
230 first pick.
Yeah, that's 6th
Shit,
round.
that's 6 or 7.
Yeah. And I was actually
Super.
looking at his highlight reel. The dude, he got some bag. Like he was bagging on a couple of.
Oh, yeah. He nice.
Yeah, he's a red zone
They
threat.
did
A
give him
little
7th
bit.
round.
Nah, but I ain't really care for this draft too much, though. I mean, solid. I just don't fuck with the Saints, so.
Yeah. So overall,
D minus.
Who you say is the best out of the NFC South?
Carolina.
Like I said, yeah, it
You
got to
don't
be
go with
Carolina,
Carolina,
bruh. Yeah. Saints was all right. I mean, they have a lot of
I
draft
like
picks.
Falcons.
Yeah, that O lineman, I ain't mad at it.
I like
Like I
smart,
said,
though.
it
I
ain't
like
sexy,
Falcons. I
but
like
it
Falcons.
helps.
I'm not mad with that.
You want your draft picks to come in and impact as
Because
soon as
Carolina,
possible.
they get
And they
pieces
will.
they need to try to like rebuild, kind of.
A little bit. It's insurance, but also
But
players that'll
Atlanta
help.
getting pieces to continue their running game.
And that's what I'm saying. Atlanta, they just gonna reboot their offense or their team and get right back on it. So, best to me.
All right, so yeah, NFC South. I guess we all agree.
And worse, we all know we go with
Tampa.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
Right,
sure.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Even though my boy Trail on there, ball out.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the main event.
Ball out, brother.
NFC East.
Now for the NFC East, let's get it started with the goddamn Cowboys. All right.
Not impressed.
Talk to me. Let me
All
tell
right.
y'all about the Cowboys
Go ahead,
draft.
Joe. This your segment, man.
The
Go
Cowboys draft started off with Tristan Hill, character issues. That's okay.
Is
but
that
we need
surprising?
3 technique defensive tackle. We feel the needs. I thought that we needed safety coming into this draft, but by the draft, what I seen unfold, they basically told me that no, we're happy with Xavier
And
Woods. We're happy with George Iloka. We're happy with.
I'm happy with him too. We gonna go against him twice a year.
We're happy with Byron Jones.
I'm loving
we're happy
it.
with Jordan Lewis. All of those guys in the secondary.
Second wave of free agency coming up too, though. So you never know.
Yeah, I like our picks. Connor McGovern. He's not going to play. He's not going to start right away. But you got to think it could be insurance policy if we want to move on from Connor Williams, or even Lael. So we'll have to see what that goes. Tony Pollard is going to definitely help out Zeke. I love that pick. And then he's going to play special teams. He's going to be our starting special teams with the kick return, punt return. Joe Jackson, defensive end. You can't never have enough depth at the end.
Never that.
Quarterback. Jerry Jones call them sack daddies, war daddies. Gotta love them.
fruitcakes.
Oh,
That is some
relax.
shit.
And then we got the Michael
D-Lo.
Jackson, cornerback.
Right,
Miami.
I like that pick. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I do
Hey,
like Michael
and
Jackson.
we got
Being
him.
physical.
Yes, we
Yeah.
got him late. Ball
Yeah,
hawk.
I ain't gonna lie.
Ball hawk.
Out of all the picks, that was my favorite pick from y'all. Was the Michael Jackson pick?
Yeah.
That's a potential still. I like
Wait,
that.
Colorado? Or?
He went to Miami.
Miami.
Both of them
Okay.
Jacksons went to Miami.
Okay.
We did end up getting safety with Donovan Wilson. I like that, but we'll see. We're right there and what we need to do.
Draft wise, which I
Their draft is some shit.
Like I said,
They
they're not
some
going.
shit.
They're not
All
immediate
these little-
impact.
We don't. This draft was
Y'all don't
for
need
the
that
future.
much, yeah.
This draft was strictly for the future. We we don't got many holes in our organization within our team anyway. Do you think we got a lot of holes to fill?
Safety, and y'all didn't fill it.
But like I said, addressing that, we basically said that we're okay with our guys. That
it's not a terrible draft.
Got Aloka from Cincinnati. He ain't gonna produce shit but garbage.
He's solid.
You hating him? He's not even with the Bengals anymore.
I know, and we used to roast that ass secondary. So
I'm
just telling you
trust me.
What we was doing.
We're gonna light it up. We're gonna light it up. Don't worry.
Aloka, you are a dog. We like what you're gonna bring with the pass coverage and against
pass
the run.
coverage
And with the run.
He can stop the run, but pass coverage he ain't stopping shit.
It's draws.
We'll see.
Panties
Last
in a
time
bunch.
we played y'all, what happened? We didn't even have him nor needed him to get the win.
Oh, okay.
Talk your shit, Joe.
You talking that shit? Was that the same year? Wasn't that the same year Jared Cook caught the joint on the sideline?
Oh my God!
Aaron Rodgers did bop that ass twice.
I'm talking about the standard.
That's probably the best catch I ever seen.
You can't defer from that, bro.
Nigga, okay, our defense.
Talking about the
okay. We can get into this game. If we want to talk about Dallas game, we were supposed to win it off the fake spike. There's a minute left.
Oh yeah.
First of all, you get the 2 bullshit ass penalties, pass interference.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You got 45 yards, 50 yards down the field off of penalties.
That PI, and they missed another call too, but that PI did.
Are we talking about calls?
Yeah, that PI call.
Are we talking about calls?
Late in the game,
if they was able to be reviewed back then, y'all would have won that.
Yeah, definitely.
Are we talking about? I never seen.
What calls are you talking about now?
What do you mean? What I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Talk to the fans.
I don't know.
Talk to the fans. Why did y'all get that one? That weak ass win.
What last season?
It could have been swept.
I don't know what it could have been, nigga. I know what did happen though. What's his name? Brad Maher. Off the upright, nigga. Christmas morning when he missed that motherfucker.
All right. Get back to it though.
Yeah. So for Dallas, I guess
fraction.
their draft was like as my man Joe said, it was just fairly quiet, really. Like I said,
D+.
It was a quiet draft. I'm not mad at that. But it didn't need. We didn't need flair. We did not need flair. We needed steady. We needed a
That's
steady.
the press conference answer. But you would have liked some sexy picks though. One of them tough D linemen.
Who doesn't like sexy picks? But I learned to love that we like consistency. We like to dominate both sides of the ball. Defensive line, offensive line, and that's what we address. I'm not mad at that. And, that's the core. That's the core of a great team.
And what I was about to say with y'all, but pretty much y'all draft just like the Bears was the Lil Mac draft this year. Y'all was the Amari Cooper draft.
If we count Cooper as a pick, then I would take this as an A+ draft. Which I do count Amari Cooper.
Honest grades though. I give it like a.
Let's see.
Hey, Connor McGovern, you gotta like that pick.
I do. I told you. I texted you that. I liked him because he was a decent guard, not just for y'all as a backup, but C+. It's a C. I give it a solid C right there.
That's what I'm giving
a C.
In 2 years, we might look back and be like, "Damn, that was a pretty good draft."
I trust my guys. I trust.
You trust Jerry?
I like the scout. You got to think, since 2014, we've been having pretty solid.
You said you trust your guys. You should have been trusting them like the guys that was running y'all team back in the 80s and the 90s. Because the trust you got in
Jerry is still here.
That's the owner. I'm talking about GMs,
Jerry's
coaches.
Got a lot of say.
You got trust in all these
that's
people,
why they
but
some shit.
I like what
y'all been to the playoffs.
I like
3
what
times.
Will is doing. I like what Steven and Jerry is doing. I like what
I vouch on that behalf. They had solid drafts.
I like
the last
our
couple
draft
years.
class. So I gotta trust what you guys are doing.
You right. You got trust.
So what's your grade on them?
I give it a B. B minus. Solid draft. We addressed everything that I felt like we needed to address.
You really think that's a B?
D-line depth, I really do like. Yeah.
He is capping right now, bro.
I do.
Oh, God.
We can move on, but that's how I feel. Yeah. All right, next.
All right, moving on to Philly. Philly was another sleeper, I think.
This NFC
I'm tired of Philly, bro.
Philly had a great drive.
We all were. What's the word I'm looking for?
Aggressive.
We are very aggressive in this draft.
I can't say that.
Yeah, I like it.
Andre Dillard,
and that's what the division gonna be like in real life. It's gonna be a fight.
And then you got to think with
minus
that pick,
the Giants.
Connor McGovern we're seeing all of these other teams in our division stack up that D line. Oh, we're gonna protect number 4, which we are about to pay him max money.
He need to protect that ball.
But
double digit turnovers.
How many times have y'all beat Dak since he's been in the league? Once?
A few times.
Once?
Yeah. So. What that mean? We played them. That's 3 seasons. We won in 5. But also, you gotta realize Kirk was ass.
I didn't need you to elaborate on anything.
Since Kirk been gone. Wait, since Kirk been gone, because we know how he played against Dallas. Yeah. All right. Sure. So just remember that. All right. Alabama Wall. Eagles. Alabama Wall. 1-1 versus
Andre Dillard. Good pick. Miles Sanders from Penn State.
Another good one.
Nice. Very solid.
He's not going to be the, go-to guy, but
picking Andre Dillard.
I was a little sick when I seen that they took Sanders because he going to fit in well with them.
Yeah.
With Howard from the Bears. Picking Dillard let me know that, hey,
Jason Peters.
That they're getting rid of let go of Jason Peters, move on in a new direction, and they want to protect Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at it.
They got a receiver, too, I think.
Right here from Stanford.
They got Jaws. They got Jaws.
Jaws? Okay.
Yeah, he's nice. I'm about to say, he played a slot, right?
Yeah, I mean, he cool. I don't know if he played a slot, though.
Right?
Nah, he a big body receiver. He like another Alshon to me.
Yeah, they did. They
is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He a big boy. Yeah. He not that fast, but he'll box you out.
That's
and
like
get
the
that
light-skinned nigga, right? Or the white.
From Stanford. Yeah. They a physical football team, Philly, and I can't stand it, but they are. And then you got Ertz in the middle being shifty.
They got Sharif Miller, DM from Penn State.
They went to Penn State a lot this draft.
They got another QB?
Yeah.
Okay.
They needed one. He gonna be third. Yeah.
Oh, hey, we traded with them. Hey, Hassan Ridgeway, you my guy. You was a coach. You wore that blue and white, but it was time to let you go, bro.
He was some shit.
He wasn't producing enough. I'm sorry.
They gave up a 7 for him, so that's how you know he was some shit. 7 round. That's the only value he was.
So draft grade on the Eagles, which I think. I'm thinking.
That's like a B plus,
bro. I'm giving them like a B plus. Yeah.
Didn't have that many draft picks.
Yeah, but
they made good use of
it. You gotta realize
out of the 5 that they used,
they had.
Okay, I'm not a hater.
I forgot what they said on NFL Network. They said they had like 2 picks or 3 picks before then, but then they traded up into the first round.
Yeah.
Traded up.
Oh, Howie Roseman move a lot. He move a lot. So yeah.
Who else we about to talk? Oh, Giants.
Yeah, moving on to the Giants.
They were very aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right away.
I don't like the Daniel Jones pickup.
I think nobody likes
not
Daniel
early.
Jones.
Not yet.
I'm not saying he's gonna be some shit, but at 6, that's not great value for me, especially when you got a
Dexter Lawrence. I like Dexter Lawrence.
All right, if not Daniel Jones, who would you have liked him to pick?
Quarterback
wise.
Drew Lock.
Yeah, they could have took Lock at 17.
Dwayne Haskins was still there.
Yeah. But I knew Haskins wasn't.
You talking about at 6?
No,
yeah, they could have went with Haskins.
I'm just asking a question. Yeah.
I think
of course I don't like the Daniel Jones.
I thought the ideal spot for them to take a quarterback was at 17. Mm-hmm. While you can get a blue chip impact player at 6 overall.
Yeah.
And they still,
you never knew. Yeah. Or at the worst case, you could have still traded for Rosen. So
right, yeah, they still could have had him. So
that is very true.
Yeah. So
which
I ain't a fan.
What did the Cards? I mean, what did
they only gave up a 2nd and a 5th.
Okay, yeah.
For Rosen.
Definitely could have did that. Then.
And also one thing with the Daniel Jones pick, now I believe I was researching this or something, right? But they were saying like quarterbacks, the only quarterback to thrive on a 50% completion rating was Matt Ryan. Mm-hmm. He was the only one.
Yeah, and then look at the school too. So I see that.
Yeah, but even coming out of school, what college you went to?
He went to Boston College.
Yeah, from Boston College.
You talking about Matt Ryan, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Boston College.
He had a 59 completion rating, and that was low, like back then.
Yeah.
So they were saying
that's low.
He was the only one that actually, beat those odds. But you got Daniel Jones coming in with like a 54 completion rating. Yeah. It's like, dude,
he's not gonna ask to start right away.
That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the lucky thing. He about 2 years away though.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
He about 2 years.
How do y'all feel about the Dexter Lawrence pick?
Like it.
Pretty good pick.
Nice. 17. Pretty good. That's the perfect spot to pick him. 17.
And then you like the Baker pick.
They took DeAndre, traded up back in the first round.
That's what I'm saying.
First corner gone, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
The dude from Georgia, right?
Yeah. DeAndre Baker can ball. Yeah. I watch a lot of SEC football.
He's very confident too.
Nah, this is the thing. He didn't have a great season last year, but the year before that, he was balling. He's nice. He's nice. So I don't hate it too much. But to be the first corner, that's the only thing where I'm like,
This was
you probably could have. And the Giants, they did that not too long ago when they took Eli Apple.
Yeah.
The first corner off the board.
You definitely
when they
right
could have
about
had
that.
other options. So I'm like,
Yeah,
all
that
right,
was
are
a
they on
bust.
that again?
That was
So
a
I
bust
don't
right
know.
there.
DeAndre Baker is a little bit better than that though.
Yeah, he better than Eli Apple.
Then they got let's also shout out DMV. They got Akshay.
I don't know his last name.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't pronounce your last name.
Linebacker
bro.
ODU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first ODU draft pick ever. So,
Yeah, so
that's
respect
tough.
on that. And then they got some corners.
Julian left 4th round. That's a steal.
Yeah, it
These
is.
corners
That's
and
good.
receivers.
Gettleman
feel like
said that
shit.
they were in win now. I mean, it obviously does look like rebuilding, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not.
Other
a fan
than
of
Daniel
it.
Jones, their draft wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't. Daniel
They had a lot of
Jones is
picks.
Really,
They had a lot of picks.
But and then this is the way I go with the draft grades too. Like you can't get too caught up in thinking the right away impact.
Yeah.
So if Daniel Jones was to be somewhat formidable in the next 2 years, this draft could be a solid A minus.
Yeah, it could be.
Because when you get a franchise quarterback, that goes very far. So it's not a terrible draft. I just think Jones is the only question mark early.
That's why I give him a C.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a C plus, B minus on a good day if I'm generous. Because I
yeah.
like they added a lot of players, solid players.
They get
too.
a C from me. They get a C from me.
Only good player I really like right now that's gonna make the impact for their team
You
is
think
Dexter
Dexter?
Lawrence. That's the only one you can put him in.
Nah,
the five
DeAndre
right now.
Baker gonna hoop,
Yeah, him to the corner. Yeah.
and I like Julian.
But
Love
those are
from
only two
Notre
players I
Dame.
see you can throw in the five
Julian
right now.
Love from Notre Dame can ball too, though.
But is he gonna play?
He should. They don't got that many corners now.
And also while drafting, the Giants, I'm gonna send my condolences to Corey Ballantyne. Heard you got shot up, man.
Definitely.
I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah.
bro. And your friend.
Yeah.
Just want to send my
Yeah,
condolences.
prayers up.
Man,
out
come
there.
on, black
Sorry,
people, man. This is a special day
Let
for
the
him.
man
At the
celebrate.
party.
Let him
that
celebrate, man.
Celebrate.
And you heard what the school said.
This is-
Great person.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
so
crazy.
Never
was
got
great.
in trouble. And you bring a trouble towards him. Cut it out.
Hate to see it.
All right, moving on. Last,
Dun, 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 dun.
but not least, actually,
Man.
HTTR.
my favorite draft class out of this whole haul,
Oh man.
and keep it real, is the Redskins.
And
The
it,
Redskins
and
did
boy,
great.
was it a great draft. Do I gotta break it down?
Go ahead, break it down, Ryan.
We're sitting.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't even gotta look it up because I know my dog is just tough. You get Dwayne Haskins at 15 is
Yeah,
monumental that you didn't have to trade up. Yeah, hell yeah.
Continue.
Because what
Don't
if
let
this
me
man
stop you.
pan out?
Don't let me stop you.
Then that's tough. You trade back in the first round, Montez Sweat. I fuck with it heavy. 26 overall.
Fuck with it too.
One of the best players in the draft is going to start right away. That front seven is going to be elite. We lost a second round pick. We picked up Terry McLaurin, Ohio State. Got the Haskins connection. 4.3 speed. This is the consummate pro, ultimate team player. He don't mind blocking. Veteran leadership. He plays special teams. Probably going to be a gunner right away and a receiver. I like that. Bryce Love. I told them in a room.
Dog.
This probably the steal. Now I wouldn't say steal of the draft. This is the biggest wild card because you're coming off the ACL. He probably not gonna play right away. He might start off on the pup, so he'll miss the first 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But 2020, you're looking at a backfield of Geis and Bryce Love. That's scary. Bryce Love was one of the best backs in this country a couple years ago. Address O-line, Wes Martin and Ross from Bama. That's solid. Cole Holcomb, a linebacker from UNC, 5th round. Special teams, a little bit of depth. That's cool. Kelvin Harmon. I'll just stop there because we had two. We had a corner and a DN 7th round. I mean, they might push for roster battles, but Kelvin Harmon might be my favorite pick other than the top two because that's a 6th round receiver. And a lot of mock drafts, you've seen Kelvin Harmon floating in that
was out
top
there,
3
yeah.
rounds. So
Was, yeah.
you get him 6th round. I like it. You get 2 receivers. This is the perfect blend of addressing needs and decent impact players that can come in and help. This is an A+ draft for me.
The only thing, all right.
A+.
And then keep it real. I gave y'all around the A range too for y'all picks. But the thing is, one thing about these quarterbacks, Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, if y'all do start or whatever, they got a lot of pressure. Like they keep it real.
Oh yeah.
DMV niggas say Dwayne Haskins is about to be.
But it's
like
the thing. This the thing with Dwayne though. I don't see him playing that much this year unless we just completely shit in the bed.
What y'all hoping y'all?
My
do,
ideal
man.
scenario, honestly, is he come in at like week 10.
Week 10.
Finish the season off them last 6-7 weeks and be good. I don't want him starting week 1. I really don't want him coming in that early in the season like week 5. Dream scenario, I don't want the nigga to play at all this year, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I need him to sit and learn for a year. I don't think that's going to happen with Dan Snyder, and we're going to get antsy because I know after a while we're going to be tired. I mean, the backup quarterback is always the most popular on the roster, so after a while we're going to be calling for Haskins, so I wouldn't be surprised if he played early.
Hey, I'm keeping it real. I'm coming smack at you, Dan Snyder and Bruce Allen. Bruh. I don't fuck with Jay Gruden. I don't fuck with Jay Gruden.
Yeah, what's up with this?
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Let y'all coach pick some of y'all picks from time to time. Stop taking control all the damn time.
They ain't can take control, bro. You don't know that. Nah, bro. This back to back. I've been telling y'all, bro. Kyle Smith is running shit. That's 2 drafts in a row. Great drafts. These drafts, you keep stockpiling them. Eventually they gonna hit. Like I said, 2019, we might not be that great. 7-9. I'm all in for 2020, nigga. Like it's like Trump leaving. I'm trying to tell you, bro. 2020, that's the year.
And who's the coach you was raving about?
Oh, Kevin O'Connell, our offensive coordinator, the next Sean McVay. I'm trying to tell you, got ties to Chip Kelly, that college offense, Haskins. It's a beautiful marriage. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, so rounding up the NFC East, the best I'm gonna have to go with is the Skins. Actually,
I think everybody know that.
Wait, hold on. Nah, don't say you agree.
I'll agree.
Tell the people on the podcast what it is.
I'll agree, just because they just
it's so a good draft, bro. So bro. This
terrible.
Salute.
They terrible. I like the aggressive, and I like that they didn't have to give up a lot of picks.
Smart maneuver, the way we maneuvered around.
Get back into the first round, just giving up the second round this year and next year.
Finesse his team, the Colts, to get back in that first round.
I like that aggressiveness.
Not worried at all.
Attack success.
Oh my gosh, stop fucking saying that phrase, bro.
You got to, bro.